Hello everyone, welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail guide. I'm your guide, Shiro's Drive. In today's guide, I will talk about Silverwolf. She is the best hacker out there and she is one of the members of the Stellaron Hunter. I will guide you through her skills, her weapon, her best builds, and her best teams. So, without further ado, let's get started. Silverwolf is a limited 5-star quantum debuffer in the path of Nihility. The first thing that I want to talk about is her skills, so let's get into it. First of all, her normal attack deals quantum damage to a single enemy. Next is her skill that deals quantum damage to one enemy, and there is a pretty high chance to add one weaknesses of an on-field allies type to the target enemy. Also reduce the enemy damage resistance to that weaknesses type by 20% for 2 turns. If the enemy already has that type of weaknesses, the 20% damage resistance reduction effect will not be triggered. But in addition, there's a 100% chance to reduce the all type resistance of the enemy further by a small amount for 2 turns. Next is her ultimate, deals quantum damage, and there's a huge chance to decrease defense for 3 turns to a single enemy. Next is her talent. Every time Silverwolf attacks, she has a pretty high chance to produce one of the 3 bugs to the enemy: attack, defense, or speed reduction. Next is her technique. Immediately attacks the enemy after entering the battle, deals quantum damage to all enemies and ignore weaknesses types, and reduce toughness from all enemies and trigger the quantum weakness break effect. Moving on to her Ascension skill. For her Ascension 2, bug's duration is extended for 1 turn. Every time an enemy is inflicted with weakness break, Silverwolf has a pretty high chance of implementing a random bug into the enemy. For her Ascension 4, the duration of the weakness implemented by Silverwolf skill increased by 1 turn. And for her final Ascension, if there are 3 or more debuffs affecting the enemy when the skill is used, then the skill decreases the enemy all type resistance by a further small amount. And this is all the 3 stats that you will get. You will get 18% effect hit rate, 26% attack, and 8% quantum damage bonus. Moving on to her Eidolons. For her Eidolon 1, after using ultimate, Silverwolf regenerates 7 energy for every debuff that the target enemy currently has. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times in each use of her ultimate. For her Eidolon 2, when entering battle, reduce the enemy effect resistance by 20%. For her Eidolon 4, after using her ultimate, she deals an additional quantum damage equal to 20% of her attack for every debuff currently on the target enemy. This effect can be triggered for a maximum of 5 times during each use of her ultimate. For her Eidolon 6, for every debuff the target enemy has, the damage dealt by Silverwolf increased by 20%, up to a limit of 100%. Moving on to her build. For early game, there aren't many much options, so the only one that I recommend is Musketeer of Wild Weed. But if you are already at endgame, Genius of Brilliant Stars is the only best installed for her for now, unless Hoyoverse in the future will have a new relic set that will increase effect hit rate with a very good 4-piece set. And for her planar ornament, the only one that is perfect for her is Pan-Galactic Commercial Enterprise. This is the only planar ornament in the game that is increased effect hit rate, so this is the best in slot for her. And for the substats that you want to focus on is attack percent, speed, and effect hit rate. And for the main stats, for the body is effect hit rate, the boots is speed, the planar sphere is quantum damage bonus, and the link rope is attack percent or energy recharge. Moving on to her best in slot weapon. For the 5-star, there are 2 that I recommend. One of them are her featured light cone, is called Incessant Rain, and the other one is In the Name of the World. This one is Wealth's best light cone. And for the 4-star, if you participate in the 1.1 event where Silverwolf is, you can get the before the tutorial mission starts. This is a free light cone that is perfect for Silverwolf. Or if you don't have it or you never participate the event, you can get the Good Night and Sleep Well. This is also good for Silverwolf. And if you do not have any of the 5-star or the 4-star, you can go with the 3-star Void. Well, this is a very good one, but it's only for 3 turns buff, so it's not that good, but you can still use it. Lastly, let's talk about her teams. Her best teams are anyone. Literally anyone. You can put anyone in a team and one Silver Wolf, she can work tremendously amazing. She is a support and a sub DPS at the same time. You can put any kind of character with Silver Wolf, she works wonderful. So go wild with your team. And that is the end of the guide. If this guide can help you out with Silver Wolf, please consider about giving a like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you will never miss another guide video in the future. So anyway, this is Heroes Drive and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.